Hey everybody, this is Hattoon Review 100 today. I figured I'd do a quick video for you. Not actually that quick, but do a video for you on how to clean a tank and a tank stand. I'll tell you when to end the video if you just want a tank. If you don't want the tank and you just want a stand, just fast forward until that point. I'll do this when I switch, that way you guys can know. So some things you're going to need are some hot water. I just put mine in a Gatorade bottle. And something that you can wipe up stuff with. I'm just going to find something in my room. You're going to need a cleaning rag. And you're probably going to want some soap. And then lastly, you're going to want a rough sponge. Like, what's that stuff called? I'm not sure what that stuff is called, but I don't know, but a rough sponge or that stuff, it comes in a ball. It's like wire, but it's really thin and it's all balled up and it's good for scratching stuff off. You can use that too. I'm watching my cat try and open the door. Oh, that was cool. Let me close it now. Okay guys, so yeah, let's try and get started here. First of all, you're going to want to take your screen top or your top completely off and away from it. Next, you're going to want to take any contents you have in it, like I do. I have a food and water dish in here and a hide. Take that stuff out. So I'll try and move you to a better angle. 1 second. Okay. Alright guys, if you just have some patience with me here. I'm going to try and move you forward without tipping you over. Perfect. Okay. Oh, now I ran my sponge over. Hang on. Brace for impact. Okay, reposition you here. Okay, so this part is going to be for the tank. So what you're going to want to do, take your hot water with some soap, or you can use a bleach water mix. You're only going to want 3 to 4% bleach though. So what I'm going to do is spray some hot water in the bottom. Take this, or excuse me, take your washcloth. Just rub the bottom so that this can kind of help soak up any extra water. And this is going to help with the first process, which is kind of just getting any dirt or dust. Like I got mine from a lady who had hers sitting in a garage for like 3 years or something. So it has some dirt and grime in the creases and stuff like that. So I'm going to just kind of wipe that out. Kind of just get that so it's not soaked on the bottom. Then you're going to want to take this and just bend it so you can have a crease. Use that crease to get in the corners. Scrape out any of the stuff in the corners. Help dry up the stuff in the corners. And then use some elbow grease and scrape off the bottom really good. I would really recommend using steel wool. That's what I was talking about earlier. I couldn't think of its name, but I would definitely recommend using steel wool. Now that you've got the bottom done, you're gonna want something to just kind of dry it so it doesn't get hard water. So let me grab something for that. And you aren't gonna want something like something fuzzy. You're gonna want something that's like gonna be able to absorb the water well. So I'm using a cotton sock. You can also use just big pieces of cotton if you want. But you're gonna make it so that you just are able to soak everything up off the bottom. So you reduce that chance of getting any hard water stains left over in your tank, because that can just make a tank look bad, and it can make it just not a good thing at all. So next what you're gonna do is, hopefully your rig's still kind of wet, but you're gonna need it to be wet, and you're gonna start scrubbing down the inside of your tank with just the water. You're gonna take this your steel wool or your thick, tough sponge, and I kind of got a little too much on there, so I'm gonna wipe a little up. Okay, go back in with the sponge. Ow. If it's got rocks in the bottom, mine didn't. She tried to hose it out, the lady I got it from, but unfortunately the hose is what made that hard water stain. And I mean, you're probably not going to be able to get it all, but I'd really appreciate it if you guys subscribed. But in my update video when I first got this, it's called new 20-gallon tank update. And then in the description, it's new 20-gallon tank update for my iguana. That's the description on the video. Yeah, watch that so you can see that big stain. I actually talk about it. And then let me show you what it looks like now. It's practically zero. It's really nicely taken care of. And from afar, as you can see, there's really nothing. I mean, there's a little bit, but I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it. So that's why steel wool would be a lot nicer. Make sure you're getting up in the creases best possible. You know, it's not gonna ever be perfect, but at least you can try. To get it as clean as possible. So yeah, you're just gonna keep doing that for all the sides. And it's okay if your rag gets a little cold. It doesn't really matter. It's just hot water fights bacteria better. It's just what I would prefer. And mine's getting a little chilly. I can even smell the dust in there. Good thing cleaning that out. Just trying to scrub off any like abrasions or anything like that on the tank, or hard water, anything like that. Just anything that can, make the tank look unappealing or might harm the animal by climbing. And especially iguanas, they lick everything, so you're gonna want it squeaky clean. So I mean that they're like cleaning it. I mean, this is like their floor. I mean, you want them to be able to lick off the floor. It's so dang clean. I'm just gonna really quick do the last two sides before I jump into the next part. And unfortunately, guys, looking at the time on this video, looks like we're gonna have to do separate video for the stand. But that'll be okay, guys. That way I can give you the details and stuff. I'll try and get it in the video, but make sure that you clean the outside as well. That's just as important, because while this is probably more important because this is about the reptile's health, or amphibian, I guess, but reptile or amphibian or the animal's health, it's important that you clean the outside so that the tank looks nice as well. It's going to make people, probably want to respect it a lot more if it's a drunky tank. If I go somewhere and I see a drunky tank and, I accidentally rub a sliced pizza on it, my mom just might be like, wipe it up or something. But if it's like a really nice clean tank and I accidentally rub a sliced pizza on it, my mom's going to be like, dang it, bam! Nah, I'm just kidding. But she's going to oh, Dylan, you better clean that. You better clean that, So, yeah, that's kind of basic how to clean the inside. Soap, water, 3% bleach if you want. Yeah, thanks for watching How to Review 100. Do the outside.